Hey everyone, it's Lindsay, and today I wanted to share with you my September favorites, a couple products that I absolutely loved through the whole month. So I'll get started. The first is the Tweezerman Limited Deluxe Eyelash Curler. And here's the curler itself, and then here's the packaging it came with. And I have been through several different kinds of eyelash curlers, none of them high-end, all drugstore. But my frustration is that the pads wear out so quickly and they, the eyelash curler ends up cutting through it in a matter of a week or two often. And then I feel like it doesn't curl as well and it runs the risk of, I feel like, cutting my lashes, hurting my lashes. So I picked this up, and mainly because it came with 3 additional refill pads. So I figured right there, I'm covered. But I love this. I, in the past, have been using the mechanical ones that open automatically. This is just a normal, plain eyelash curler. You have to be careful with this, because if I'm not paying attention and hold it just a little bit too long or a little too hard, my lashes will be way curled and too curled. And then I'll have to kind of soften them a little bit and wait to put my mascara on because it just curls so well. I don't know that any lash curler is going to make your curl last any longer throughout the day, but that's what I use water resistant mascara for, just a tiny bit, and then it leaves them curled all day. But this gives such a nice curl, curls so easily. Some that I've had in the past, you hold it there forever and then it's like you never even did it. So really recommend this. I think it was over the $10 mark, but it comes with all these refill pads, and I've been using this a good month, and there's only a little divot in, there it goes. There's only a little divot in this pad, so it hasn't broken through yet, and I think part of that is because you don't have to press so hard. It just curls without pressing too hard, so love that. The next is a lip combo that I'm wearing right now. I got this a year ago and wore it a little, didn't wear it a lot, but now that it's fall, I've pulled it out and I am loving it. And it's Clinique Black Honey, the lipstick, I guess is what they call it, and then also the lip gloss. So this has kind of a cult following, people love it. So I picked it up to try it. It looks so dark. I think that's what makes it so intriguing. But what I love about this is it's so sheer. It's like a really sheer burgundy-ish red. But there's the lipstick. You can see just how sheer it is. So it gives you just a really pretty pigment to your lips. I'm wearing it now with the lip gloss. The lip gloss is the same exact thing. But it's just, I'm loving it for fall. I love a nude lip, not like crazy concealer nude, but a soft mauvey nude lip. But I'm really enjoying this for fall. And I love that it's a reddish shade without being red lips. It's not high maintenance. So easy to just slap on and go. I can put this on in the car without looking in a mirror or anything. And it's sheer, so it's very youthful looking, but it's not streaky. Like sometimes a sheer lip color, like you can see, because it's sheer, it doesn't cover very well, and then you can see where you have a little too much and not enough, and this isn't like that. It goes on beautifully, sheer, wearable, and I think Clinique claims that that's good for all skin types and all skin tones and everything. So worth a shot, but I've just been really enjoying it. And then on to 2 kind of weird things. This first, these are the Band-Aid Advanced Healing Blister Ampoules. And these are just basically Band-Aids that are for blisters. I'm not going to take one out of the package, but that's what they look like. They're kind of, it's like rubber and it's kind of a little cushiony. So over the summer when it's warm, I am an open-toe shoe girl. I love sandals. I love just open-toed shoes. So now that it's fall, it's a little chillier out, I'm pulling out my flats and wearing them. And I will be the first to say that I think flats can be way more uncomfortable than heels sometimes. I think being so flat, I have to put inserts in all of my flats because by the end of the day, they're so flat that my knees hurt, I'm kind of achy, and when I wear heels, it's not like that. And flats rub on the back of my heel. Almost every pair I have does that. So while the blister block can help with that, sometimes you just need like a second skin on top of that to help heal, kind of get that calloused up a little bit so that you can keep wearing the flats. These are great. They're real stretchy, so I put them around the back of my heel when they're raw, and then the shoe can just glide along that and it doesn't hurt anymore and it helps them heal. There's supposed to be something on here that helps it heal faster, but you're protected, and then you can keep wearing your shoes and you don't have to suffer through bleeding heels. So love these if you're trying to break in shoes. All right, on to a very random product. This is a fuzzy shaver, and I'm amazed at how many people don't know what this is, because I just always grew up having one of these and using one. This is one that I got off eBay. If you just look up lint shaver, fuzzy shaver, these should come up. And this was like $5 and that included shipping. I have gone through a couple of these. I have found that these, the little cheapy ones, work better than the more expensive one that I have. I have one that's bigger, so I thought, wow, that'll get a lot of surface area at one time. Well, it doesn't get as close. I love this. Now that it is getting towards sweater season, I'm pulling out my old, my sweaters from last season, and they have the pills, especially under the armpit, along the sides, and some of them are just worn looking, but I still really like them, and they're not faded, they're not ruined, they just are fuzzy looking. So this has like blades inside, and when you turn it on, they spin, it shaves off the fuzzies and the pills and puts it in here. And you can see that I was doing a white t-shirt earlier. But for big pills that are really visible, oh, it takes like 1 second. You just run over it and they suck them off, shave them off, and you're good to go. But also for shirts that just kind of have that fuzzy look all over it, I will slowly go over the whole shirt and it will look like new. Now that takes time, but I kind of enjoy it. Like I like sitting in front of the TV at night and doing that while watching TV, because it can really take time. And for some of you, you're thinking, I don't have time for that. I would rather just buy a new shirt. But some of my clothes I really love, but they're just kind of fuzzy and worn looking. This is amazing. You have to be careful, because if you get it at the wrong angle, it can put a little hole in your shirt. I haven't had that problem recently, but if you just go really flat over the area, it shaves it beautifully. So just wanted to give you that little tip. I have been wearing this thing out, going through all my sweaters so that they're ready for when I'm ready to wear them. All right, and then I always leave nail polish for last, and this month I have 2 nail polishes. The first is the one that I have on, which needs redone, but this is Zoya-Vanessa. I love this nail polish. It is just the perfect fall berry red. It's what I have on. It is just gorgeous. 2 coats, you're good to go. It is so flattering. Every time fall and winter comes around, I look forward to putting this on. You can wear it anytime, but for me, when I'm, spring and summer, I try and use my spring and summer colors. But I think this color is so flattering. It's classic, and a lot of you would like that. So this is a must-have in my book. And then this past month, I tried this. This is the Revlon Colorstay nail polish in the color Bold Sangria. Really pretty, deep purpley wine shade. I got this 75% off at the CVS clearance sale. You already know how much I swear by the Revlon Gel Smooth Base Coat. This is amazing. If you don't have it and you have natural nails and paint your own nails, you need to get this. Makes any nail polish last longer. And I don't usually use this with the rest of the system. Just on its own, this is a great base coat. But then I also have the Revlon top coat. So this month I decided I wanted to paint my nails with this shade, and I thought, while I'm using the Revlon polish, I'm gonna use the whole system and see if it makes a difference. Wowzas. I had this nail polish on for a good 5 days, and all I had was tip wear, and it started actually to crack a little bit. But normally after about a day, 2 days, 3 days, it will start to chip and peel off. No. This did not chip at all. I didn't have one chip when I took it off. It just was wearing away, which is really the most beautiful way to have your nail polish last, rather than chip and have big, ugly, spots where your natural nail are showing through. This way, it just wore nicely. 5 solid days, which is just unheard of for me. So I will see if there are other colors of the Revlon nail polish that I like, and I'll try that again. I guess they're basically all my favorites this month. Just doing them all together really lasted beautifully. So those are my favorites. I hope I gave you a little tip or something new to try to add to your list. Let me know what your favorites are and if you've tried any of the things that I've mentioned. And I hope you have a good one. See you, everybody.